Hello. Disasters, man-made and natural, come at the cost of thousands of lives every year. The risk to human life extends beyond the initial disaster event, but well into recovery operations for the people dedicated to combating and rescuing victims of these disasters. We would like to present to you today the Titan Search and Rescue Robot System, created by Royce Jones, Ryan Lerwick, Christina Ho, Alfredo Affont, and Mi Young Gale. Search and rescue operations are costly and often become body recovery operations on account of the time spent. Our robotic solution will offer faster detection and recovery. These operations are usually carried out by government agencies, private organizations managing mountainous regions, or private search and rescue organizations, just to name a few. Current operations face a variety of issues, including communication issues due to unreliable technology, time constraints in safely reaching victims who may be in critical condition or in danger of an advancing threat, and costly solutions with limited supplies. To make things even more difficult, rescues often include remote areas and hazardous terrain, increasing the inability to pinpoint victims quickly. The Titan system bots are designed to work with each other and rescue workers to get operations done quickly and safely. This will enable faster response times, promote ease of use via minimal need for training or skills in specialized area, enhance maneuverability, which increases accessibility to remote or hazardous areas, automation, which allows rescuers to narrow their focus to aiding and assisting those in need. It is a comprehensive 5-in-1 solution with improved communication and coordination, as well as advanced medical assistance capabilities.
The Storm of Titans is a team of robots designed to address a lot of issues that search and rescue teams face currently. So first we have the tune-up bot, which is the one that is in charge of administering repairs and aid to the bots themselves. Secondly, we have the identification bot, which uses various sensors to locate victims and locations of interest and transmit that information to the rescuers. Next, we have the treatment bot, which carries a bunch of medical supplies on board and is able to assess and triage the victim and pass that information along to the admin bot. The admin bot is in charge of coordinating with both the other bots as well as the rescuers. Finally, we have the engage bot, which is kind of like the master destroyer and clears the way for the other robots as well as the rescuers.
This is the tune-up bot. The tune-up bot uses 10 servos to move and repair and has a part storage in the central chassis. Locational info and bot info is simulated through serial monitor commands.
The identification bot uses 6 different motors to both fly and move forward, and uses multiple different sensors in order to locate victims within the current area.
The treatment bot is a quadruped robot that is equipped with a lot of storage space to hold a lot of medical supplies, has extendable arms to assist victims with any of the care that they might need, has a two-way screen with a speaker and a microphone so the victims can communicate with the rescuers, as well as the bot itself, which can administer instructions via the screen for utilizing the supplies that it carries inside of its storage. Runs on servo motors, which control each of the joints, has an ultrasonic distance sensor on it as well, which helps with its seeing capabilities and uses heat sensors to try to determine where there are people who need the care. If the person's not injured, the bot will transmit that information back to the admin. If they are injured, there's a progression of essentially triage. So how serious is it? If they can't even communicate, that's just sent to the admin bot right away, and that person becomes a high priority victim, higher priority. If there is anything that the medical supplies on board can help with, then the victim is guided to utilize those. All of this information is sent back to the admin bot, passed along to the rescuers.
The administration bot utilizes specific keypad input to control which of 4 functions is accessed. 2 servos rotate the LCD display. The sound input and output are controlled by a piezo, which functions as the speaker and outputs a siren and verbal communication. The microphone input and administrator bot's actions in response to that input both are simulated via the serial monitor. An ultrasonic distance sensor is a substitution for a GPS sensor used to provide base location information. And finally, various location text is displayed to the LCD display.
The main algorithm of the Engage bot employs force sensors located at hinge points, actuators, and the tools installed to ensure forces applied do not exceed tolerance levels. If too much force is applied, the tool will slow until the force returns to within tolerance levels, ensuring bot survival and continued operations.
Here we see all 5 bots in the swarm in a forest fire setting. The admin bot down here is coordinating efforts between rescuers and the bots. The identification bot currently in the air is flying around to find a victim. Say it finds a victim right down here. It will then notify the admin bot, and the treatment bot will be deployed to the victim to help them out. The Engage bot will then move to find any potential hazards, such as this fire, behind the victim. And then it will just move to keep the area secure, keep the rescuer safe, and keep the victim safe. Tune-up bots say that the Engage bot, then a tool breaks on it. The tune-up bot will then be deployed to go to the Engage bot, find the tool that's broken, and then repair it, and then return back to a safe area.
Competing solutions within the search and rescue space include helicopter rescue, search and rescue dogs, and search teams. Helicopter rescues carry an accident risk which may be fatal to rescuers and/or victims during both active flight and when powered on the ground, and are limited by requiring fair weather conditions which deem them safe to fly. Our solution employs a drone-like bot called Identification, which facilitates surveillance and search operations autonomously without risk to rescuers. Search and rescue dogs require years of training, which is often specialized to one type of searching, which reduces the ability to utilize them in multiple capacities. These types include disaster, tracking, wilderness, avalanche, and cadaver. Our swarm solution is easy to use and accounts for multiple disaster scenarios without requiring extensive training, nor resources beyond the bots and human rescuers. One example is the modular component feature of our Engage bot, which supports traversing harsh snow, mountainous, and fire conditions. Search teams similarly require extensive training and often require extensive manpower to facilitate multiple search parties and are limited by human capability. We've designed a total of 5 collaborating bots, which are limited only by their battery power, where each fulfills the roles of multiple members of a search team.
Our system is a multi-pronged solution that confronts various conditions within a search and rescue environment. The solution satisfies the requirements with the following bots: Tune-up, which can repair all other bots whenever necessary; Identification, which can identify victims grounded and aerially through various methods; Treatment, which can transport life-saving equipment and enable communication between both rescuers and victims; Administration, which can coordinate all the other bots and facilitate communication between the bots, rescuers, and victims; and Engage, which can clear the way for the rescuers and other bots in order to quickly and safely reach the victims. Our system allows rescuers to focus on what really matters: quickly saving victims with as little risk as possible.
As you can see, we utilized numerous sources in order to better understand the problems that surround search and rescue and various natural disasters.